Between John and Pastor Shelley, they are prepared to take good notes. They're fighting. So what's at stake? What do we have to gain? What do we have to lose? What did you talk about?
By doing it in a class at 4th grade, at a certain age, do we take away the personal meaning of individual piece of it?
Did everyone hear that?
No.
By doing it as a class, all at one time at the 5th grade, do we take away the personal meaning of it? No? What else? What more did you? Bob?
I often felt personally, going through confirmation, being 13 years old when I first received the sacrament, felt personally that it was a reward for all my study and all my work, and now I graduated.
Yeah.
And as an adult, we do not come because it's an award for what we've done. We come because of the embracing love of God toward people. And I don't know that we help children on their road of faith by making this possibly a sense of reward to them for lots of study and lots of memory and all of this business.
Mm-hmm.
Christ invites us to a dinner, to a meal. And I have deep feelings that children are part of that family. And none of us as parents would remove children from the meal. And I don't understand communion. It's a mystery. It's a beautiful sign of love. But to explain it, I can't do that. And to say that somehow we bring the children to a certain understanding when this is a community of believers. And Jesus held up the little child as an example to the rest of us because the little children are so inclusive. Who do they exclude? And I think he meant this to be an inclusive thing.
Thank you. Others? Anne?
At whatever age we decide to do it, I think there's some real value in making it also a family, having a family component to it.
Mm-hmm.
Our children were both 10, roughly 5th grade, and we don't remember a strong parent component. So if there was, we obviously weren't as engaged in it as we should have been. So I would really, and so we were confessing that, but I mean,
You're forgiven.
Thank you. That's why I keep coming to the table. But yeah, so whatever age, I think there's still some real advantage to having there be some sort of formal instruction at whatever age we do it, so that there is a real sense of ongoing learning about it. And I also think having a parent-family component is important. I think that's more important maybe than the arbitrary age. But, yeah.
Yeah.
And I like Bob. If it depends upon my understanding the mystery, I still shouldn't be going because I don't fully understand any of those.
Yeah. Luther said the same thing. You're a wise woman. There's some great resources out there. This one came out a couple years ago by Augsburg Fortress, the publishing house of the ELCA. I just picked it up a few days ago, but what's really great about it is that it takes seriously the fact that we need communal family instruction, full class instruction all along the way. I love this resource because it has 4 sessions for preschoolers, talking about things like God loves us, God feeds us, Jesus eats with us. And it goes through 1st through 3rd graders, 4th through 6th graders, adults. There's intergenerational pieces, there's parent education pieces. Here's some things to talk about with your children. So I know that no matter what we decide, I know that we will not go away from having instruction led by our pastors or family ministers and bringing in the families at whatever age. Diane?
I'm pretty sure you were involved in this, but I remember our kids were so proud. It truly was a milestone, but I remember what was very important, and Jim reminded me of this, is that the night before, we came and made bread.
Right.
And the kids were so thrilled that
another minute or so. Other feedback that you'd like to share with us, Dave? Jen?
Another gain, I think, if you let younger children commute and you have some education component for the parents, I think you have a possibility to gain a deeper understanding and a deeper faith with the adults as well.
Absolutely. How many of us learn things all over again as we're teaching our children? And I think that's what I hear you saying is, as adults, then we further our own, deepen our own understanding. Anything else before we wrap up? One last thing, I think this is important for us to remember. Martin Luther said this, or Anne, or Bob. It should be clear that at no time in the individual's life is he completely competent to receive the sacrament in a worthy manner. Every time communion is offered, the individual finds himself changed. The sacrament comes as a new experience to him where he is. So I think to that we say thanks be to God.
Amen.
Amen. Thank you. Talk to me, talk to one of the pastors. We're all passionate about this. This is a great little resource called Welcoming Children to the Table. So if you want a little bit more of something to read, to talk about with others, to think about in the next few months, come and grab one of these.